Like a crabapple, North Dakota. What?
Let's go, bro.
3 shots, 4 par, I just do 2, 1 putt, par 4, birdie, woohoo, new driver, info, replace, M2, par 5, fairway, what you fin do? Think I'll try to get on into, start right, good line, good view, it drew, shooter McGavin, 2 thumbs that's up high and 2 fingers pointed at you, pew pew, fairway to green, conk off that I'm playing. Sometimes these par 3 green look like an island, a plank chain to keep it on dry land, at least I might try, man, up with that 5 and might use the trap, man. I got a check, man, line tango ball speed, rated that batsman, and where that ball land. Watch that's on my hand, is yours not the time, man. Yeah, that's my garment. I feel like Ron, man. Not talking noodles, I'm talking about John, man. And Gary Woodland, stripes over Travis Fulton, got me striping like Dustin Johnson. 59 watched out.
Welcome to Nothing is Obi, South Texas Golf Podcast, episode 163. Tonight's special guest, he is a regular ex-co-host, future manager, who knows, of the Nothing is Obi South Texas podcast. We will be having on Mike Ostman. Yes, Mr. Swag will be on to talk about his new venture in course reviews, especially for SA golfers or SA and greater, right? SA golfers. I don't know the name now. I don't know what the rebranding is of the Facebook group, but we will have Mike on tonight, and we have Brucey. Brucey's trying to come back. Hey, we keep pulling him back. He keeps pulling him back in, baby. He's trying to come back, but he's having technical difficulties. His wife took the one set of AirPods that they shared, and hopefully we'll see if we can try to get him on here. But special thanks before we kick things off here to several of our sponsors. We want to thank the law office of Jesse Hernandez, Texas Chancla. That's right, baby. Jesse Hernandez, thank you so much for your sponsorship. We're coming live from the studios of the Texas Chancla for all your legal needs. If you got any cases pending, anything, Jesse Hernandez is your man. That's a domestic dispute, any DWI, anything having to do with the court, he's your man. Thank you so much to Jesse Hernandez, the Texas Chancla. You reach him at www.jessehernandezlaw.com. And also, we want to say a special thank you to presenting sponsor. Presenting sponsor is Maximum Demolition and Dismantling. Special thanks goes out to my guy, Lee Ramos. Lee Ramos, man, he is the man. He will do all the dirty work. That is Lee Ramos with Demolition and Maximum Demolition and Dismantling. Make sure you hit him up at www.maximumdemo.com. He loves the dirty work. No job too big, no job too small. This dude will get the job done. And right here for some of you kids out there, explicit content may be on this show right here. It does not express or does not, the opinions, views expressed do not reflect that of the sponsors, supporters. So please listen at your own discretion. Sorry, we are not sorry. All right, let's go ahead and bring on my main man right here, Mr. Swag, Mike Ostman. How are we doing tonight, my brother?
What's going on, bro? Sorry, we're not sorry.
Yeah, I have to. I am sorry. I'm sorry you're offended. I'm sorry you're offended.
There's a lot of it's going good. There's a lot of offended people out there today, but in the Ostman household, we're gonna wait until all the votes are counted.
Hey, and you have to. I mean, you asked me. You asked me. We have to, right?
We're waiting for Telemundo to call the race. They're still out there.
Well, it's kind of like, okay, so you remember, I guess it was several years back, there was like several undefeated teams in college football, right? There were several teams undefeated in college football, and I think it was Auburn or Clemson. I don't know. It was somebody. I think Auburn had also had an undefeated record or something like that. It was way back when. Well, they were declared, I think it was Auburn or Clemson. It was one of those teams. One of them was declared college football national championship by Golf Digest out of all the magazines, and remember Playboy used to do their All-Americans and all this stuff, right? Well, Golf Digest crowned, I think it was Auburn national champion, and they were like one of the undefeated teams that didn't get a chance to play for the title, and he had it freaking framed up in his office, and they crowned him or national champions.
Yeah, it was like UCF, I think the other year, they were undefeated and Bama won the national championship, and they're like, Bama don't want us. I'm like, oh, God.
It was like, was it Vandy, right? It was Vandy.
Oh, Vandy, yeah.
I think it was Vanderbilt right there, dude. All right, Mike. So, we're going to be talking about some course reviews. And why don't you give everybody just a little bit of insight, because you know what, you've made it all the way to the desk of a couple of pretty important golf CEOs.
Yeah. Well, I think you know, I've decided to do some internal soul searching. Some of my buddies have said I'm too negative all the time, and my reviews on San Antonio golfers, or my comments on there when people make golf reviews that really they can't stand by. They're just supporting whatever course there was, and I understand that. I get, you like your course, whatever. But if you're gonna put a golf review out there, I feel like you should put your word, or your trust should be out there just with the golf review. And I was like, you know what? I think it all started. I remember we were playing Willow one morning, and that was when hole number 2, that long par 5, had like a bunker in the middle of the green, and it was just horrible. And I just took a picture, and I was like, "Good morning from beautiful Willow Springs," and it got about 150 comments on it and everything. And then, it was just this huge, huge back and forth. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna start. Everyone sees my name on that forum, and they're like, "Oh, this guy's just a complainer, blah 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 blah." I got people's wives who work at the Alamo Golf Trail complaining that I don't know what I'm talking about and all this stuff. So I was like, let me just do, every time I play these courses around town, I'll just give them an honest opinion of everything from when you arrive until you leave, including, the practice facilities, the pro shop, the customer support that there is there, the prices, everything. And then that way, I will stand on I'll put my reputation on as a golfer that golfs probably more than 90% of the people on that forum, that, this is what the course looks like, and this is what you can expect when you get there. Because a lot of times you'll just see golf reviews that just, "Oh, course is in beautiful shape," and then as soon as you get out there, you're like, "Oh my god, what is going on? Why did I just waste $75 to go play out here, because this is not in the shape that some of these people are saying that it's in."
So just so people hear it at home and our fans hear it, the viewers, the listeners, you have no affiliation with any course, unbiased. My girls are coming home. So are you connected any shape, form, or fashion to any course here and in the greater San Antonio area?
No, I mean, I'm a member at the military courses. I'm a card holder at the Alamo City Golf Trail courses.
Former member of Corey, right? I mean,
Former member of the Corey. It's kind of hard to get back on there, but I'm going to pull some strings, see if I can jump the line on there. But no. I mean, I play at a lot of the country clubs. I know a lot of people that play at some of the private courses and everything. So I golf almost all the courses around town on a normal basis. And I just felt like my view and my perspective of some of the courses in the city would be appreciated if I gave my input as to, hey, this is what you can expect when you go out there. Because that, you see a lot of times people, like the day before they're getting ready to go play a course, "Oh, hey, how's the course conditions at Landa, or how's it at Willow, or whatever." And I was just like, we were kind of we did the whole charity tournaments the last couple weeks, and had a lot of good courses out there. And I was like, every time I play a course, I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna rank it and kind of tell you what it compares to on different courses around the city. And yeah, so far it's gotten a lot of good feedback and everything. So doing a little bit of rebranding. I want to be the speaker for the people, but a speaker with a smiling face.
Well, and you know what, and obviously there's some courses that you're staying away from, and hey, and Daddy appreciates it. Daddy appreciates it. But again, I think all the golfers, they want to hear, I guess, they want to hear, like, not just it's in fantastic shape, amazing. That's a word I always like to use, amazing, right? You know, and I think it makes it hard sometimes to put into words and put it so elegantly, and to be able to describe in regards to reviews and T-box and being honest. And I think a lot of times, especially when you're on San Antonio restaurants, when you're on SA golfers, people have trouble reading or being honest and having an honest review, and maybe sharing an honest experience. And I think sometimes it's like, I know Ruben Cadaveo, for Alamo City Golf Trail, if you don't know who runs SA golfers or greater area, whatever the name of it is now. It's the marketing director for the Alamo City Golf Trail, and you can tell there's some trends on there. He does. He has it slated a certain way. You know that, Mike. We know that. You know what? Several people know that, and then some people, a good majority of the people that are members of that, do not know that. You know, an Alamo City Golf Trail employee, and in that hierarchy, they run that. And you know what? And sometimes, in past, you've had experiences, Ruben. So have I. And I think you're doing a real service to the people is by being honest.
Yeah, and I am not worried about not being honest. I'm not associated or affiliated with anything. I'm not looking for a course to give me a handout and say, "Oh, please come and play my course. You guys can play for free or whatever." Like,
I am. I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
I am.
But like, it's like I don't have anything that's holding to me from telling the truth about a course. And I mean, you take the review that I did at Silverhorn the other day. Silverhorn's in great shape. They got a couple of small areas that they were looking at, and then to see from the management perspective, Jadon got on there. It was like, from a managerial perspective, this is a spot on assessment of our course right now. And they're talking about what they're doing about it, and kind of where they're at. So it's like, when I see that feedback, and it's not just there. I think there's one at
don't say Olympia Hills, because
because it was
those
Landa
guys,
or something like that.
Those
too.
guys don't know how to return a text message, right? I'm just saying for the people in the back, you have to be your name has to have a K in front of it, and you have to be a president of something. So just saying, all right, just saying.
Yeah, but it's like when you get that feedback from them, it's like, okay, maybe I am doing a service for the golfing community, because at the end, it's all about us looking out for each other. And it's like, I don't want to sit there and set somebody up for failure saying, "Oh, that course is in great shape. Yeah, come on out, and we're going to talk all this stuff, and we're going to take pictures that are skewed a certain way to make whatever area look like it's not that bad of shape." And then you get out there and, it's just a disaster. Like, I'm not going to do that. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with it all.
And I love it. I love what you got going on, right? Let's give a check on Brucey right here, because Brucey's been waiting. Brucey's been logged on since 7:45. And you know what? Let's see if he's worked out his technical issues.
Hey.
Are you back?
Oh, he's
there. Hear me now?
And he's back, baby. He's back. Guys, just in case you're wondering, Brucey, for the people in the back, there he is right there.
Oh,
I want to know why you take that Cowboys flag down.
Oh, dude, let's not talk about the Cowboys. This is Mike Ostman show, not the Cowboys show.
No.
Hey, guys, Brucey's back, baby.
Let's go, baby. Yeah, I was a long hiatus. I was on a long.
We'll sandwich you.
Sabbatical. I was on a long sabbatical, and I just couldn't take it anymore, man. I had to just.
Did some soul searching?
Yeah, I did some soul searching.
Did you, Brucey? Did you do some soul searching?
I got my 2-month coin, and then I just went back, bro. I just went back. I couldn't stand it, bro.
He's back, baby. He's back right here. Here we go. Efrain, EJ, welcome back, bro.
Ooh, there you go. Hey, EJ did good today. I saw the Contera payouts, and he did pretty good today.
Okay, so when we talk about doing good, is it doing good like as a golfer, or doing good for the flight?
Well, I guess
good
both.
Question.
Yeah, I saw that as long as you on the payouts, your name is on the payouts, I think you did good.
It's like that. It was like that street racing show on Discovery. It's like he could beat him by 3 seconds, but if I only beat him by a little bit, then it makes it look like I'm right there, and he's got a chance. That's why you see Maya always right there. Just
some John Force action, right? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Here we go. Right there, Paul Sharp. He's back.
Ooh. I want a rematch with Paul at Alice Station this Saturday.
Oh, do you really?
No. But what made it tough with Paul was his pops. And people don't believe in that. We had that talk earlier, Andy, and I think that pops for pops.
All pops matter. All pops matter.
Yeah. What do you say, Mike? I mean, do you believe in pops, or saying, because I can't take all boats straight on? So I need pops.
honestly, before I started playing with FOREBROS, I would always just play in groups that you just played straight up, and if you weren't good enough, you just never won money. But now I get pops that I still don't win money. So I don't really know. I mean, it's good. I mean, if you're trying to get into a group when you have all different levels of golf players in there, I mean, it's good. It keeps it somewhat competitive in there. But I mean, you have some people, they could have a pretty good day if you're getting 20 pops or something, and it's like it looks like they're sandbagging or whatever, but really you look at their card and they're like, oh, well, he only had 3 pars, but they were actually net eagles, so that okay.
Yeah,
But,
exactly. See,
yeah,
that's what
so
happened with Paul that day, man. Paul was getting 2 pops in some holes, or just like about on every hole, he was getting 2 pops. So
yeah,
even his double bogeys were pars.
me and Maya played with Paul and Steve Sepko at the Hyatt for a well-mid charity scramble. I think we're adjusting Paul Sharp's because he was about the best 30 handicap I ever played with. He was
Hey,
hitting the
but
ball good.
dude, I swear he is an awesome groupie, man. Like his positivity, his not like my partner. Hold on this end. He's
Dang.
he's
Hey,
awesome, bro.
okay, you know what? Hey, thank you,
No,
Mike.
no,
Yeah,
no,
no.
no.
Mike's a tough ass partner too, bro.
Sometimes you got to
Man,
know how to
Mike
get your
talks a lot.
partner
See,
to get his best.
thank you. You got to
It's
pull
like
it. If your partner's not bringing their A game, you have to try to, as a good partner, try to pull it out, right?
Right.
yeah, God don't give you what you want in your life. He gives you what you need in your
Yeah.
life.
Brucey, did you hear that?
No, I heard it 100%. I heard it.
Hey, hold on. It's kind of like Sidney Dean from White Man Can't Jump. Hey, you might hear him, but did you listen? Did you
Yeah.
listen?
See, but y'all are different because y'all are at the level to where you can place your shot. You can literally tell yourself, I'm gonna do this. It's gonna hit right here. It's gonna roll right here. I just hit the ball. Like I just hit the ball.
Oh, don't act like you hit it and you think I hope, I pray it's gonna go that way. Yours goes that way. It's just like 100 yards short.
Hey, I seen Brucey out at Oak Valley that one night. He was all talking smack. He parred the first hole on that par 3 course. He wanted to
That was
play me
it.
for
It was
money on that.
over.
He didn't make another par the whole night.
Yeah, it was over, bro. It was over, man.
So okay, so as we talk about course reviews, and Mike, you've done a quality job in and just really kind of stating the meat and potatoes, like the facts, right? But what is really one thing that's super important when you step out on a course, and like this is kind of like your make it or break it in regards to are you going to come back, or is it something that that maybe you could kind of overlook, or what?
Well, I think definitely right from when you get to the course, good communication with the customer service inside if there's anything going on or if they're running behind, maybe because a lot of times some of the courses in town don't have driving ranges, so oftentimes you get to the course 15 minutes before your tee time or 30 minutes, whatever it is. And if you have a mindset like, okay, I got 30 minutes, you're going to go through your routine and all that stuff, and then 30 minutes of there and the course is running 20 or 30 minutes behind, but nobody says anything to you. That kind of just gets, to me, it gets me in a bad mental state of, starting a round. So good communication right from the start. And then really it's just about, tee boxes, somewhat in good shape. The greens, as long as they're smooth, they don't even have to be the fastest, but as long as they're not really jacked up to where you're having issues on the greens, whether it's a POA outbreak or there's aeration that, the aeration just looks like I did it and I've never trained in my life to do it. And there's clumps of sand everywhere and it's just inconsistent. And then, yeah, just tee boxes around the greens, other than that, a lot of people and, you know, a lot of people that I play with, we're hitting fairways or right around the fairways, and then our second shot is getting on the green. So the green is a huge part of it, and kind of that is really going to dictate to me as a golfer who golfs often. Do I want to come back here because is the green quality going to make it for an enjoyable round? Because I think there's nothing more frustrating than you're hitting the ball good, you're getting it on the green, and then the greens are just not consistent with the rest of the course.
Now, Brucey and Mike, and that's kind of something that kind of fits your eye. And like you said, you're kind of like hey, maybe you're in the fairway, maybe you're going for greens and reg, right? So the greens being in good shape are a good deal. Sometimes people would say, you're not good enough to where it should matter, right? I mean,
Yeah.
and you hear that a lot of times. You're like, but shoot, I'm good enough. My money's good enough, right?
Exactly.
So if my money's good enough, then the course should be good enough. Brucey, what is something that you look for when you step out on the course?
I kind of look at everything, and I think what Mike is doing is awesome. And I'm gonna just talk about Mike real quick. I think what Mike is doing is awesome. I compare him to like a food critic. I mean, if I'm
Guy
gonna go,
Fieri.
yeah, like exactly, or like a Yelper, like top of deal to where.
Okay, Mike, as Brucey saying this, you remember Brucey? I'm sorry to cut you off, but Brucey doesn't like Asian food.
Oh yeah,
I'm just telling
no
you.
Asian.
He's
I'm more of like a Bobby Flay.
He's comparing you as a food critic, but he doesn't like any Asian food. Okay, go for it.
All right, no, so again, like every time Mike posts, what I like about him, he's very detailed. He's talking about from the very beginning to the very end. He's not giving an emotional kind of standpoint. He's not giving or what his opinion.
Check
He's
your
giving
emotions
like,
at the door.
yes, he's like saying like, hey guys, look, man, for $65, this and this, this and this, and look at this, and he's talking about everything. I agree with everything he's doing, and I've been going through some of his old posts. Like he's giving the guys who aren't getting that education or that knowledge like a heads up already on what you're going to expect. Because Andy, we've talked about this before. You hate going to a course, you pay, and oh, by the way, it's car path only. Oh, you couldn't tell me this like 10 minutes ago. Like we talked about that communication, right? But I don't know. Like I look for customer service. I look for where I'm going and the rate. If I go to Willow, I don't care. I know Willow's gonna be cheap, but they're charging $70. I'm gonna get pissed. You know what I mean?
I think that's the thing. That's kind of like the price, I guess, kind of where you expect maybe a little more, right? We're kind of comparing things to, say, maybe a Fort Sam, maybe to Alamo City Golf Trail, to Willow, to I guess almost is supposed to be looking better. But you know what I noticed about almost they try to keep the holes on the outside really, really looking good.
Yeah, for the people driving by. For the
Right,
people
right.
driving by.
You're
Yeah.
driving by, and me, y'all know where I work. I work right off
Yeah,
San
yeah.
Pedro, so I'm over here like, I'm over here. And then
Wish
you
I
hear a
was
lot of
there,
people.
yeah.
They hear people talking shit, and so I agree with y'all there. Customer service is super huge, right? And I think that's the big thing. I think it's Mike. You know what? Like Brucey said, you kind of take us on that little walk through the clubhouse. You take us through the clubhouse. You know what? To the first tee box. You take us through the course. You take us to the green, and you take us on our way out. And I think, and you do it in a way that, hey, that is tasteful. That is tasteful. And like I said, you articulate your words, and whatever it is you do for the military, you're good at what you do because
It's Chat GPT, bro. I think he
is that what it is?
Mike, don't lie, Mike.
Hey,
Nah,
hey, Brucey, why is everything? Why are these certain keywords highlighted?
Look,
Right?
I've had to brief 3- and 4-star generals at like on a daily basis. So being able to articulate what you're trying to say and keeping it tactful and tasteful. Well, I would love to just troll people, but yeah, I choose my words wisely. And there is probably some responses that I give that are a little trollish for people who are uneducated or just want to make comments that they don't really know the behind the scenes of what's going on, and they just want to complain about some things or call you out on some of your assessments of the courses and everything. So.
Or the diehards, right? Or the diehards.
Or the diehards. I mean, you have them everywhere. It's not just the Alamo Trail course thing. You have your diehards that are at all of the public courses, and they all want, they're all looking out for the best interests of their courses, and I get that. And understanding who those people are, and that hey, they're going to say whatever they want to say. I tend to just kind of ignore those comments because you got to take it at face value. Either you take it for what they're saying and that's the gospel, and then you go out there and then yes, that's how the course condition is, or you go out there and you see the course for yourself and you make your own judgment and assessment. So I think it's best to just, if you're going to give a review, like I think the worst reviews I see every time is like, just played Willow today, it's awesome, and then that's it. And it's just like, really, what was awesome? I was like, the greens are looking great, and then it's like they have a picture of a tee box and then the fairway. But I was like, if they're so great, you didn't have any pictures of the greens right there?
And I'm right. I am right there with you. Right, like you have somebody. And Ian, I think he's even posting. His name's Ian Brady, right, or Barty, or real good, nice guy. We chat back and forth. He's helping me with some camera stuff. Real nice guy, right? And even himself, like, and I'm like, hey, bro, like, get you got these badass camera. Get a little bit closer on them greens. Like, hey, like it's
everything
like,
looks good from 50 yards away.
It's like, hey, baby, how them greens looking? How them greens looking over there?
Hey, but like, what's pretty good, like for Mike, is that Mike's been around, so it's kind of.
What are you trying to say? What does that mean? He's been around?
No, he's played a lot of golf. He's played a lot of areas.
I'm a golfer.
Midwest,
Hey,
West Coast, East
he
Coast.
keeps that golf bag. He
Yeah.
keeps that golf bag open. That's
Oh
what he
yeah.
does.
Hey, that bag will travel, right?
Yeah, and I think that's why too. I started putting in the reviews afterwards. Like at the end, I'll say, this is how much you're paying, and if that amount of money to you means that these conditions are okay for you, then fine, go play it. I get so frustrated and annoyed with those comments, those responses back where like, oh, they're doing the best that they can, or they make excuses or try to justify why courses aren't in a good enough shape. And there are some things that you can't, hey, we didn't get rain for like 2 months.
Dude, and you're right, because I'm over here. I'm not gonna say I'm talking shit about courses, but we've played a good amount of courses these past 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Some nice ass courses, and
Yeah,
still
but
I'm over
nice.
here like this. I'm looking, and I'm like, and then like you got somebody say it's like, well, we did go 55 straight days with no freaking rain, and I'm like, well, I guess okay, since you put it that way,
great, except for but you go to Bracken, the course looks great there, or you go to Al Station, it looks great there. So it's being done on other public courses, so it can be done in other places too. And that's why I try to point out too. We got in I can't even remember the post, but it was someone from the trail. Their wife got on there and was trying to stick up for the low workers, not the low workers, but the people who are actually doing the work, the people who are cutting the maintenance
crew,
people. Yeah. And it's like nobody, when people get on these forums, nobody is calling out the maintenance person or the guy that's sitting there putting. Well, maybe the guy who puts the pin locations in at
maybe that guy. Maybe
like a gateway.
Yeah, but like nobody. It's not that problem. Most of the complaints come, and it's stuff that should be addressed at a managerial perspective or an operations manager's like their purview. So, if you don't point it out and if you don't say anything, nothing is going to change. And then you create a new, this is just a new standard. Nobody's complaining about it, so we're just going to try to maintain and keep it at this level. Well, I'm paying $70 to play here, or $50, or even $20. It doesn't matter how much you're playing. If you're a paying customer, just like if you're going to go eat somewhere at a restaurant, if the service isn't good or the food isn't good, you have every right to say something. And that's like your server saying, like they forgot half your food, and then them just saying, oh, I'm sorry, and then just not bringing your food. It's like,
and still trying to charge you for it, right?
Yeah, and still try to charge you for it. It's just we've gotten to this point in society, in the golfing world, where it's like we have a whole bunch of new golfers, which is great, but they don't have the knowledge base to know what to do or when to do or why we're doing things, and then they just want to complain about things or say whatever. And it's like, I take it upon myself to just help educate people. It's not about going back and forth and bickering or whatever. It's about trying to educate people from my perspective. And then if they want to take your advice, they do. If not, okay, whatever. They don't have to, but that's where I come from.
Class is in session, and Mike Ostman, Mr. Swag, has got a PhD in this shit.
You know what they say: those who can't teach, and
those who can't teach, coach
Coach
B.
Yeah. So I'm giving out free lessons all the time.
So before we continue, guys, make sure, those of y'all listening, thank you so much for chiming in. We're going to bring up some comments right now. Make sure you hit up nothingisob.com. We're trying to get Mike on there to do some official reviews and do it in the name of Vane, and do it in the name of Nothing Is OB. And I'm hoping, Mike, we could secure your package to get you on there to do these reviews.
Hey, I don't know about that package, bro.
You can,
It's a very small package. Very
Oh,
small
okay.
package.
but it is secure.
We got some comments right here. Robert Vasquez, Willow is in perfect shape.
My God.
And then right here, Mike Ayala. Welcome back, Hoto Bird. Love you, Bucky.
Ooh. Damn.
See, you have to be a watcher of the show in order to know that's one of your names, Bruce. You know?
Yeah. One of the many. Right? One of the many.
Oh, and Jacob right there. Freddie's back.
He's,
All right.
Hey,
Okay.
my partner.
No. Now, he's pissing me off because now he doesn't want to give me a ride. He doesn't want to give me a ride. And then I offer him a ride to Alsatian this Saturday, and now he don't want to ride with me.
Ooh,
Dang, I wish somebody would offer a ride for me.
Damn,
Mike, are you going out there?
Stop.
All right. You're picking me up.
Oh, no, I get to pick you up. I'm not. You're not gonna get me. I got to get you.
Well, y'all live close by, don't you?
Freddie, you're giving Jake a ride?
Sorry, bro. Sorry.
Dang, collusion.
No, it's okay.
Yep.
Mike, pick me up, please.
Yeah, I got you.
There you go. Thank you, bro.
We'll go get the strip bacon tacos.
Ay, no mix,
Actually,
baby. No mix.
no.
No mix, man. Okay, so as we got course reviews and what we all look for in courses, Mike, what has been maybe the course that you've played as recently has kind of like just checked all the boxes for you, maybe one over the other in regards to maybe its condition, customer service, foods, or what has it been?
Yeah, definitely Canyon Springs. I mean, we went out there for that. It was for the titties. It was a cancer.
The tatas.
The tatas.
The tata, not
tatas.
titties.
Yeah,
Tatas.
tatas. Sorry. But everything from, and I mean they do it second to none out there. From right when you get up there and drop your bag, there's people waiting for it. We did a charity thing, so we did all that stuff. But like the range up there was just amazing. They had that
track. They have that TrackMan, right? They got the
it's like TrackMan or it might be like the thing that they have at Top Golf just built in, which was awesome.
Top Tracer.
Top Tracer. Yeah, that's what it was. The course was in immaculate condition. I mean, it was
Greens,
so green.
tee
There was
boxes.
there was one tee box that was a little too wet. They've been watering out there so much. And I mean, greens, tee boxes, roughs, fringes. The putting greens were, they just redid the greens probably 2 or 3 years ago, and they were kind of hard for a little while. They are fully back. You can spin the ball back on there. They can stick. Everything was just in amazing shape, and I was totally. It had been a while since I played out there, just because of getting out there in the traffic and everything. For me, it's the worst probably course to get to, traffic wise. But I was like, dang, if I lived over here, this would probably be the course that I played all the time.
Brucey, what course is that for you right now, or as of recently?
And I'll piggyback on what Mike said. Like, I read his thing, and I think I've never had an issue at Canyon. I've never had an issue with customer service. I've never had an issue with course conditions. Price for me, I'm a little bit out of my.
That's a little more pricey.
Yeah, it's a little on the price.
Yeah, it's a little bit out of your. It's a little bit out of your range, Brucey. You're right.
Yeah. I need to go back to San Pedro, but
Hey, and don't take them a coupon on a holiday. They will not validate it. Personal experience. I'm just saying.
And I'm gonna quote Mike right here. He said, "And some of the fastest, purest greens in the city."
Yeah, they're great.
That's truth, man.
I don't know if they were true though, Mike.
What?
I don't know if they were true.
Oh man,
what day did you play?
They were so good. I don't even think
those the same day.
Yeah, I don't even think those greens have. I don't know what kind of grass it is, but I don't even think they had grain on there. They were so pure.
Well, hey guys, for those of you that don't know, we play with FOREBROS Tour, guys. Make sure you hit us up on Unknown Golf for schedules, events, results. We are at Atlas Station here in Castroville. It's about 10 minutes north of San Antonio. An easy drive, beautiful track. I can't wait. It's always in great shape for, doesn't matter what time of year it is.
Yeah, I'm excited.
We've just recently had some rain. It's a course I love and I hate. It's got Julianas. I'm a fat ass. I gained kilos of weight. I'm looking forward to eating out there, getting some artichoke spinach dip. I'm hopefully it's with y'all's money after I shoot well this past Saturday. It's a course, customer service, Julianas, bent grass greens.
Yeah.
Man, it's just
it's probably looking super pure. All that overseed and everything should be.
And then they had to close the other day because of how much rain they got. So I'm just, hey.
Yeah, I'm sure. I know. I think it was. maybe Monday night. It rained a lot over here on the west side, so I'm thinking they probably got a lot of rain there
Yeah, it
too.
was horrible Monday night. Monday night was
Right here, Mike Ayala. Last time we went to Alisation, Ostman almost
Stop.
wrecked my Jeep.
Hey man, I had to get out of there.
Oh yeah,
I thought Charlie and Leo were gonna throw bones, and I didn't know who to help.
Hey, he said, "I'm out of here. Give me your keys. I'm done."
Hey, I was that one white guy with all my mixing friends pretending like I had a phone call. Hello? Oh, I gotta go.
Hey, the phone was all upside down.
Yeah.
I got this, guys. I got this.
You had it on camera mode?
Yeah.
Like, come on.
All right, guys.
Oh, dude.
So one of the other topics that I wanted to get into, we all know what happened with the election last night. And like I said, Mike and I were talking before, Brucey, before when you had all your technical difficulties, Telemundo has not finalized the vote. So they have not declared a winner. So you can't officially say who won the election. But Live and PGA, the negotiations are heating up, like just they're right there. They're almost at the finish line.
Yeah.
And for anybody that doesn't know and isn't familiar, or you don't remember, the PGA took a major championship away from Donald Trump and his courses. And from listening to all these podcasts, No Laying Up podcast, the First Take, and really the No Laying Up guys who talk a good majority about PGA, they were talking about how if Donald Trump, and this was years back, this is when when the PGA of America took away the major championship from Donald Trump, one of his courses. They were talking about when Trump took over power, or if he ever became president again, one of the things on his agenda was to take away the PGA Tour's nonprofit status. So PGA, if you can't tell, they're really starting to heat things up because they're seeing and from what I feel, the writing on the wall is that they're trying to get their ducks in a row so Trump can't freaking punish him or make him pay as much as he wants to. Because when this dude's got a vendetta,
he doesn't seem like he just seems like he brushed that off. I don't know. Yeah, right.
Oh yeah. He's like Brucey. He doesn't take anything personal, right, Brucey?
Yeah.
You just let it slide off your back.
Yeah.
Right?
Dang.
Yep.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm looking forward to that DeChambeau and Brooksy against
That's what I just talked about earlier. Yeah.
Scheffler and frickin' Rory. Yeah. That'd be good. That'd be good to go see in Vegas. I don't even know. I think last time when Brooksy and Bryson did it, I don't think they had fans because of COVID, but I don't even know if they opened up the course. That would be pretty cool.
I think the thing is too is that I'm always curious as to see what type of golfer is going to show up. Are these guys going to care about it, or are they not going to care about it? Like, because I loved how JT and Jordan, when they played Tiger and Rory, like JT and Jordan, they wanted to win.
Yeah,
they were having fun. They were feeling it. They were high-fiving. They were talking shit. And I'm like you can tell that these guys wanted to show up the old dudes or the older guys. I'm hoping we get something similar in regards to like get some gamesmanship, man.
I think they will.
These dudes go at each other.
Not like the Pro Bowl, man. I don't want to watch like a Pro Bowl, dude. I want to watch like a Game 7, like go at it. But I don't know about that relationship.
I don't think that is something I don't know if we'll ever see.
Well,
but you know what? I would love for it to get those same feels, right?
Yeah, I think there'll definitely be some little animosity just because of the whole PGA and Live and all the things that Rory said forever, and now he's having to kind of eat crow because they're coming together and everything.
I think he already ate crow. I don't think he's eating crow anymore because.
Well, but Bryson ain't gonna forget that. He's the type of guy that's gonna hold that chip on his shoulder, and that's how he's gotten to where he is now and everything. Because if you remember, for a while there when Bryson won that first U.S. Open, and he had all that power, Rory kind of went in a slump, and he said because he was trying to hit the ball more and swing faster and all that stuff.
He was trying to get up to his level.
Yeah, exactly.
But Bryson's also changed too.
Yeah, he
Bryson's not that big anymore either.
I mean, big enough.
So who do you got, Andy? Oh, go ahead.
Hold on. Oh, who do I got right here? Javier Flores. Glad to see Brucey back.
There you go. Yeah, I got a little fan base going.
You got a big fan base. Brucey. It's not the fan base you want. It's the fan base you need, though.
I actually went and bought 47 Russian bots to just make comments for welcoming Brucey back.
It's part of his service. It's part of the skill set he brings.
Yeah.
Right here, let's go with a couple of other ones right here. Robert Vasquez, Brucey, you're my favorite host. Man,
we're going through some shit right now.
I heard you were mad at the whole placements that he did on that one tournament there at Speedway.
Oh, you mean the club championship?
Yeah, the club championship.
It would have been nice. It would have been nice if you could have played out there too.
I know.
Yeah. Do you not have a pass or?
My pass actually expired. I actually asked Rob.
I know. Well, which pass are you talking about? The white pass or the pass on base? Which pass are you talking about?
Hey.
Okay. All right. But you got to be specific. You got. There's a lot of passes, a lot of shit holding you back from living your best golf life.
Happy house, happy spouse, right?
I don't know. I wouldn't know. I don't. Hey, I'd rather golf and just ask for forgiveness later.
Yeah, I do what I want.
Hey, and I was like,
right,
bitch.
I play golf whenever the fuck I want to. No, hey, tell mama. No. I don't need mama over here. I don't need mama.
Yeah, I'm cleaning. I got it.
All right, guys, we're gonna take a quick break right here, guys, just to speak on our sponsors right here, guys. I'm gonna meet you real quick right here, guys. Special thanks goes out to our presenting sponsor right here. Presenting sponsor, Lee Ramos with Maximum Demolition and Dismantling. Make sure you hit up my man, Lee Ramos at MaximumDemo.com. He loves the dirty work. He will do all the jobs that other people say they can't do. He will dismantle it. He will take it apart and put it all back together. This dude makes stuff happen. A job that said that can't be done, he will take care of it. A family-owned business, Southside born, Southside raised, still lives on the Southside. MaximumDemo.com. Hit up my man, Lee Ramos, one of the best people out there. Can't wait to golf out there with him. He said golf is how he relaxes himself. And I said, shit, man, I relax myself by demoing some shit. Bring me out to some of those projects. I'll relieve some stress out there. All right, guys. So thanks so much to Lee Ramos and his sponsorship and being the presenting sponsor for Nothing is OB Golf Podcast. All right, guys. So as we talk about, Brucey, you asked me the question, who am I going with? Yeah. I got to go with Liv, baby. I have to. I got to go with Liv. I just... they've been so much more inviting than the PGA in regards to their media. Letting me into their media and
hey, that was fire.
You know what I mean? Hey, I saved this, Mike. I saved this at Live Houston. People were passing out left and right. And what did I do? I kept this fan hydrated.
You did. So when we went to Live, it was so hot that day. And luckily, when we walked up, I think I have this aura about me when I go to buy alcohol.
You have a glow. You're you have glow like a pregnant woman.
Yeah. The first guy I went to go buy, I think it was probably because I bought 5 or 6 beers and it was probably going to be $70. But he's like, hey, you going to be here all day? He's like, I was like, yeah. He's like, you just pay cash. You come see me and I'll give you whatever you want. And I was like, you know what? God put you in my life because I needed you right now. So we had the alcohol covered. You had the snacks and the fruit from the.
But it was so fucking hot. There wasn't a lot of alcohol being drank, dude.
Oh, dude, it was hot too, bro. It was like as soon as the beer would go in, they were taking it out. It was like, bro, it's been ice for a while, man.
That was way too hot that day. I even wanted to follow Bryson around. We were just like, I think we just stayed in those little 3 holes because it was.
Those 3 holes right here, Mike Ayala. That was clutch, Mike. But the funny thing is though, right, Brucey? Like Mike, you're right. Like I think you attract this shit. I don't know if it's because you're 6'3", you're white, you got the pearly whites, you got the great credit score. All you do is bring out hundreds. You're decked out in swag.
They know when I show up,
Brucey, none of that shit happens to us, Brucey.
Nah, bro, dude, not even at CC's that shit happens to me, bro.
Brucey and I open up our wallets and there's nothing but freaking business cards, Groupons, and freaking receipts. That's it.
Exactly. If I don't use my privilege, nobody else will. So I'm just a part of society.
Oh, right here. Okay, got some great comments right here. Jacob Munoz. Rory been slumping for years now. He just won in Dubai, Jake.
No, but
you know what? But he always wins in Dubai, though, right? It doesn't matter what. He always wins in Dubai.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how he comes back this year after that collapse at in North Carolina at the PGA Championship or whatever. When he dropped.
I put Rory's collapse like Andy's collapse on 17 at Alsatian
Ooh,
versus
yeah, that was,
versus Charlie and the black and the
yeah, but
first annual.
the thing
FOREBROS
was is
Cup.
you still held it out to a half, and that was that half point that saved us. I knew where we were the whole time.
Brucey, but Mike was talking shit to me on the tee box.
Okay, I may have forgot if you were on our team or if Charlie was.
This is what he tells me, Brucey. Okay, so Brucey, you always say you're a mental head case, right?
Yeah.
Right. So I'm up 1 going to 17. They're at Alsatian.
That's our last hole too.
Last hole. And fucking Jeremiah always starts me on 17 or 18. Tell me, how hard is it to go those back-to-back par 5s
Bro,
there?
that Greek fucks with me too, man.
But to start with.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
After having several holes, hey, you can deal with it, right? Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I can handle it. No, fucking Maya always starts me on 17 or 18, that motherfucker. Well, you know what? I'm up 1. As we're getting up to the tee box, Mike's like, well, you know, Charlie's
No,
gonna
first off, I think you were up 3 with 3 to go.
No. Charlie got up 2, and I battled my way back.
Okay.
So don't start that shit.
Right,
I battled back, right? So as we're getting up to the tee box, and you know, Mike's driving, he's like, well, you know, Charlie's gonna put it right in the fairway. He's gonna have an eagle opportunity, and you know, I'm just like this, like, whose fucking team are you on, bro? Like, whose team are you on? And I was shaky, and I ain't gonna lie, I had nerves crazy, dude. Well, and I've talked about it on the show.
It was like angels in the outfield.
But it was the other way. Like I was the other team that lost. You know, I was the one that the Angels were working against, right? And where was Air Bud when you fucking needed him?
Yeah.
You know? And I put it. Charlie went for it, and he had a good chip. He was right around the green. You know, line 2, hitting 3. Well, I was up there right before the cart pass sign to that tree to the right there in 17, right? A very short par 5 there at Alsatian. And I had a chip, right, just to get on. Well, I freaking skull it. It goes across the freaking green. And I'm just like, no way. Well, then I go to chip again. I skull it back the other way. Bro, I end up taking triple, and I never get to freaking putt. I never putted that hole. I like practically gave. I mean, Charlie made a birdie. He ended up making the putt, but like I never even like
gave him like competition. Pressure. Give him pressure.
Like, I gave myself pressure.
Yeah,
it happens, bro.
But look at where you are now. You've come so far from that moment.
Yeah.
Well, besides this last week, it wasn't a good last week either.
I heard he shot an 89 at Riverside. I'm like, bro, you're at my level. That's horrible, bro.
89 at Riverside. Look, we've been doing some work with them.
Okay. It's not good work, but it's work.
it's cheap,
but
work.
It's work.
Yeah. Bro, the price is right.
Okay, so as we've been talking about courses, one of the things that I want to tell you or ask y'all, what do you think makes a championship course in regards to the courses that we all have access to here in San Antonio and the greater San Antonio area? What do you think makes a championship course?
It's got to be length of the course, being able to, put it 67, 68, 7,000 yards if you're going to be championship caliber. And then having roughs that have a different grass in the fairway. So it's not, a lot of times I don't even mind if I'm in the rough because the rough isn't thick enough until you go play somewhere like Cedar is now where that rough is thick, or you play Oak Hills where you get in that rough and you're not going for the green.
It punishes you.
Yeah. And then having fast greens. I mean, those are the three things to me, if you're talking about championship caliber golf, that I would look for. And really, there isn't a whole lot of courses that you can extend out like that. I mean, Cedar is a very large course. If you play it from the tips, it's very long. The Oaks course at TPC, obviously, but even if you go play the Mission del Lago is long. But I really don't think. I mean, if you hit it in the rough at Mission, it's not very punishing. I mean, that rough is playable where you can still hit a long iron or a wood out of it if you need to.
We'll see. And let me ask you this, Freddie. Like, long hitters don't see that as a problem. Like, yeah. I look at being and stuff like that. And Mike, you can get through the rough like normal. Like rough, like gives me some issues in getting it and getting in contact and getting that ball out there. Right. All right. So, Mike, those are the kind of boxes that are checked for you in regards to a championship course. Brucey, what do you think and again, and I'm talking about courses that we can access. Not
Right,
like the Cordillera, not like
Pop
the Cordilleras.
Stroke.
Yeah, Pop Stroke, Top Golf. Hey, Lotus.
Dang, bro, easy, bro, dude.
Cool Crest, Embassy Oaks.
Dude, Windcrest, right? But
Hey,
dude,
that's a solid little night.
no, no, dude, and but again, and not to cheat off of Mike, but like Mike's nailing it. He's nailing it to where like everything he specified. Again, I'm never gonna play from the tips, or even like on the second one. I always thought GCT was far from me, but I'm like,
Yeah,
it was
GCT could be very, very long
it
course.
can,
especially into the wind there at GCT. I think it
Yeah.
makes it tough because with those, say it, Brucey, with those
Zoya.
with the
Laser
Zoysia.
Zoysia.
Yeah, that was. I thought it was challenging greens. I played there recently, and I thought the greens were
No,
again,
and I think the thing is the greens everybody says there at Golf Club of Texas, right, with the Zoysia greens, is that they don't hold, right? They're kind of quirky, they kind of roll kind of funny. And again, I don't mind them. I love that course. All right, I love those greens. And because I need that little extra roll. I don't care if I'm not counting on my ball to freaking check up and spin back. I'm not that type of golfer. But you know what? I need the roll. I'm playing the Titleist velocities. I'm playing those. I was like, give me that noodle soft. Give me that extra roll. Give me those extra
laddie.
5 to 7. The laddie, the precepts.
Yeah,
exactly,
So,
man. And that's what everything that you just said is what how my game is too. I'm hitting it a little short as much as I can, and then just let it trickle up. And I can't do what you just talked about. I can't.
but even Golf Club of Texas checks those boxes too, because when they have water, like the fairways and the rough, I think are two different grasses, and that rough is thick. Like,
see, I agree with you, Mike. I think the fairways are Zoysia, and then the rough it's
like a
I don't know if
Kentucky
it's
bluegrass or something.
Yeah.
Hey, that grass is freaking thick. Hey, see, Jacob Munoz, thank you. Nombre copycat, Brucey.
Hey, copycat business. You just got to copy the right cat, right? Isn't that how it goes?
Hey, whatever Mike said, I say yes to. Mike said,
Hey, you'll be good in life. You'll be good in
I'm
life.
telling you, bro. I'm telling you, man.
I'm also a life coach. Follow me for more life lessons.
life tips, but you got to follow him on his personal page. got some great comments over here, guys. Right here. Let's see. Right here. Let's check it out. Right here. Robert Vasquez. Bruce, you're always welcome at Gateway Hills Golf Course. You're good for the turkey shoot. I'm hoping Robert. Man, fuck Brucey, Robert. I want you to say Andy's good for the turkey shoot. No, but I have to come and donate. I have to donate turkeys, dude.
I gotta get it. I need a turkey.
I know. No shit. Me too. Right here. Scott Williams. I was just on the south side of Mission del Lago. Hey,
nice
great.
right now.
It's beautiful, right? Paul Sharp. I'm looking for a sponsor for my Myrtle Beach. Hook me up, Andy.
Ooh.
You got more money.
I'm looking for Paul Shark to sponsor me.
Tell me about it.
Paul's got more money than freaking Mike Ostman. That's rich right here. Paul Sharp. He's got you at Mustang Beach. Hey, it's got white cap, right? I got you a white cap.
Yeah, dude. Or what's the one at the end, Andy? At the end, where you had to drive off to the very end.
Paul Pier or what the hell? Which one?
Oh, dude.
No, but
it's a nude beach. Suppose it was a nude beach.
Is it right here? Robert Vasquez. PGA is getting 1.5 billion LOL. I think they win LOL from the deal.
Yeah, but are they calling that blood money that they're getting that 1.5? Because they were quick to call it blood money. Well,
it's different. Everything's changed, bro.
It's new money.
It's new money, right? It's money that's freshly printed, minted money right there. Okay, let's see. We got some great comments. Oh, Annabelle. Hey, congrats to my girl, Annabelle Rada, out there at Our Lady of the Lake. She won a tournament, and she told me they didn't even have a trophy for her.
Oh, bro.
I said, can I get a picture of you with the trophy so I can post it? Unfortunately, there was no trophy. And I said, ching. I said, no, but
it's a new thing. They don't like to leave anyone out, so they just don't give anyone trophy.
You know what? I told her, I got a 6th place ribbon at home. I'll make sure I give it to you, right? But you know what? I'm so happy for her because she's in her final year of eligibility, her senior year out of Our Lady of the Lake. It's done her well, the golf program, and I'm so happy for her. Annabelle, we wish you and your Saints, your Lady Saints, Our Lady of the Lake University, the women's golf team, the men's golf team too, and Arnie Martinez, we wish y'all well going into your spring season. You had a great fall. I'm so pumped for y'all. We wish you and your team nothing but the best going into that spring season. Right here, Michael. Speaking of Ryder Cup, is Brucey going to bless us with his presence? He's inside the top 40 for the second annual. Oh, it's not black and gray anymore, guys. It's not black and gray. And we want to thank our guys, Luis Jr. at Aguas Golf, man. We want to thank our guys at Aguas Golf. They're going to be the official sponsors for
the nice shirt.
The second annual FOREBROS Tour Cup. Right here. Yes, you like that? Dude, these guys have decked me out, man. They said they were going to send them out to somebody, but they only had my address, and so I had to take it.
I'm surprised he didn't go with Sunday Golf to do the hats. I heard they're...
That's messed up, Mike, bro.
What? I like my hat.
It's so touchy, bro.
Everyone thinks I'm the pound-for-pound champion.
Yeah. But that's why I'm trying to play Saturdays.
Hey, pound for pound. Oh, don't get me started on that. Okay, speaking of right here,
I just hope I get picked.
Well, you know what? That's true because you have to want to get picked too, though.
Yeah.
You have to want to get picked because a lot of times, remember, Bruce, you want to golf, but you don't like Charity. Yeah, so we want to make sure you don't love her. You don't love her the way we love her.
Yeah, Charity, me and her go way back.
Yeah, we love Charity, Brucey.
Charity's fun.
Right here, freaking Scott Williams. Everybody's woke now.
Only till January, then we're getting rid of all that.
Oh man, right here. Hold on, I'm trying to bring up these pictures right here. It's been a long time since I don't even know what the hell.
Dang, bro. I think you need a partner, bro. I mean, no.
I could use one. Maybe this guy.
Hey, bro.
Hey, did you see that picture of
Rudy today? It's a calendar. It's a
Oh.
calendar. So this past weekend, this past Friday was the 9th annual Putting for Pops golf tournament. And I want to say a special thanks goes out to, this is the committee right here. This is the committee. I want to say a special thanks goes out to the committee. We have Paul, we have Gina, we have Karin, we have Jaime, who's the chairman. We have Kevin. And then, of course, you got myself.
Dang, why are you the only one without a Putting for Pops t-shirt or polo on?
Bro.
No. It's the collar's too big. I was sucking it in there.
I can tell.
It was a great time. Our Putting for Pops tournament was a success. They're still tallying up the money. It looks like it held at Olympia Hills, and I think it looks like it could potentially be the most successful Putting for Pops golf tournament, profit wise. It was a great tournament. It goes all profits go to cancer. Go to 2 recipients. We try to get 2 recipients for father figures who are suffering cancer or who've gone through cancer, bills, vacation, something. And you know what? It was a great time. I'm so thankful to be on the committee. I just got on the committee just because I thought they were going to be able to freaking just put my name on the shit, get the credit. And you know what? It turned in just like the damn podcast. I wanted free merch. I wanted free access, and it's turned into something totally different. And I really want to thank you, Mike, for going out. Mike, for winning the silent auction, the Safari.
We're going to Africa.
And look at this guy, dude. He was giving out bottles left and right.
Yeah. Hey, it's for the kids. Well, then I found out it wasn't really for kids. It was for other grown men. And
we always say, hey, fuck them kids.
That was a great time. Yeah, that was the first time I played Olympia since their greens got redone, and it's totally back. I mean, that course is great.
Right here. There we go. Anna Barrena. Andy, thank you, Andy. I'll take that 6th place ribbon and put it up on the championship wall. Hey, no, I need it. It's the highest I've ever finished, so I need that 6th place ribbon.
6 out of 6.
Jacob Munoz, you should have stayed with the committee instead of playing.
Dang. We tied for first.
Everybody's attacking me, and you know
somehow we lost.
This was the solid squad right there.
Uncle Rudy, Uncle
Rude Dog right there, baby.
Oh, actually, yeah, Andy, you didn't play on my team. I forgot. I might have had a few drinks that day.
You didn't want me. You didn't want me on the team. Right here. It was a great time. Uncle Rudy, my dad, thinking of my cousin Chris, and Modern American Cheer for sponsoring our team. And we had to get Jake. I couldn't find anybody else. You know what? Jacob Munoz, we couldn't find anybody else because, you know, some people aren't available. And you know what? Jake made himself available emotionally, spiritually, physically. And so I'm thankful. Thank you, guys. We had a great time.
I heard his back hurt, but
but his back always hurts.
Oh, okay.
All right, guys.
Good times, good times.
As we close out the show, guys, thank you so oh shoot. Here we got some more comments, man. You don't call him Uncle Rudy, Brucey.
Wow.
Yeah,
Is that
Brucey,
true, Andy?
Why not?
you lost that
I lost
right, Brucey.
privileges. I
No,
lost
you
privileges.
you have lost privileges. So you know what? Don't
Fairway
talk to
Ed,
him
man,
like that.
team now, man.
Fairway Ed and Fairway Ed. Yeah, and Fairway Ed too, bitch. All right, guys. As we close out the show, thank you so much, guys, for being on the show tonight. As we close out everything, do y'all got any shout outs?
No, I just appreciate everyone being there for me. I know a lot of people know my mom passed away this week, and it's been kind of rough, but I appreciate all the support. Everyone's kind of checked up on me and everything, so greatly appreciate that.
Oh, we love you. We love you, brother, and we're sorry for your loss, man. And it's always tough. You know it, Brucey. Make sure you hug your mama, love your mama.
Oh, dude, every day, bro.
I lost my mother 13 years ago, and Mike, I'm so sorry for your loss, brother.
I appreciate it.
Brucey.
In regards of Mike saying that, man, like it took me a long time to understand, but this group that we have, man, it is more than just a golf group. It is a brotherhood, and I learned that, man. I had to learn that some of these guys, man, it's more than golf. It's just like what Mike said, man. We're there for each other at our thickest, at our thins, and I'm very appreciative of that. So for the guys in this group that are in my little inner circle or my circle, which are most of the guys on this podcast, thank you for accepting me, appreciating me, and calling me a friend and calling me a brother, man. So thank you all, and it doesn't go lightly with me, man.
We love you, Brucey, and we're glad to see you back right here. And you learned the hard way.
Hey,
You know what? On it today, bro. Jake's on it, bro.
Because you know what? The truth hurts, right, Brucey? I mean, it does hurt.
It does.
Okay, see, I just wanted to hear you say that.
You free.
The Bruce is loose, guys. The Bruce is loose. All right, guys. My shout out is, let me see if this works. It's to my dogs right here. To my guys, my boys, my twins, my godsons right here. Isaiah, Jake, Jacob Munoz, Michael Munoz. These 4 dudes, my former players, they got a big ass game this Friday night against their rival and a monster of a running back, another former player of mine at Antonian. Big ass game, grudge match, Central versus ACP at Central this Friday at Bob Benson Stadium. I will be there. These 4 dudes right here, they gave me a hell of an honor. And if you're my Facebook friend, you saw my post. These 4 dudes asked me to be their confirmation sponsor. And for anybody in the Catholic faith, this is freaking huge right here. This is probably one of the best compliments I could ever have been blessed with. These dudes, along with their parents, asked me to be their confirmation sponsor. And I said, shit, I'm going to roll into those confirmation meetings with fucking 4 dudes. I said, so shoot, man. This is probably more than the banners, more than trophies, more than any ribbons, more than any title. I put dad as probably being the best name I could be called. I put coach right next to that name, and being a godfather or confirmation sponsor, that goes right there hand in hand. And I wanted to thank my boys, thank their family. And I can't wait this Friday, baby. I cannot wait this Friday to be on the sidelines, which I will be on the sidelines. I can't say which sideline I'll be on, but I will be on the sidelines to be there with my dogs, to see my guys. And I'm so proud of you, man. I'm so proud of my freaking boys, dude. This is probably just one of the best honors, man. Guys, I love you. Thank y'all so much, guys, for, hey, Coach Todas loves you, baby. And I'm super excited. These guys are all on varsity, baby, as sophomores. Sophomores, baby.
Oh,
hey, the CC, the Serpent Nation, baby. They're going to do it. I don't know.
Hey, if you know Coach Torres, he don't sit in the stands. It's either in a suite or he's on the sideline.
Oy!
yeah.
You ain't lying right there. Hey, guys, thanks to Mike Ostman, Mr. Swag, and Brucey for being on tonight. Brucey, hopefully you're not going to be a stranger, man.
Never, bro. Never. I'm always.
Are you free on Wednesdays or?
Let me check my schedule.
Yeah, he's got to ask. He's got to ask somebody. He's got to check his pass. He's got to check his pass. All right, guys. Thanks so much for being on, guys. Hey, man, I love y'all, guys. You have a good week, man. See you at Out Station on Saturday, baby.
All right, bro.
Thank you to my guys for being on, man. Shoot. Whew. It's great. Those are my besties. Those are my boys. Glad to see Brucey and have him back on the show. We're going to do a poll later, see if we want to bring Brucey back. I don't know. I don't know if he's ready. I don't know if he's about that life. I don't know. I hope he is. Special thanks goes out to Maximum Demolition and Dismantling for being the presenting sponsor. Thank you to my man, Lee Ramos. Please hit him up at MaximumDemo.com for all your demolition and dismantling needs. Like I said earlier, this guy loves the dirty work. Family-owned business, great people. I'm so thankful for his sponsorship. And also, we really want to thank studio sponsor, freaking the Texas Chancla, the law office of Jesse Hernandez. Make sure you hit him up. Jesse Hernandez. Dude, yes, he was just at Bandon Dunes. Yes, he was just at freaking Bethpage Black. This dude has been on a freaking heater regards to the courses. Man, this dude loves the game. And I saw he's even doing a little golf training, man. This guy, he's getting ready for something. I'm hopefully I could hitch a ride on him on these golf journeys right here. Thanks for being the studio sponsor of the Texas Chancla Studios, JesseHernandezLaw.com. Make sure you hit him up. All right, guys. Remember, in the game of life, nothing is OB.